and manager Richie Williams rolling with a 4-3-3. 5 personnel changes across this 11. 6 changes personnel-wise across this 11, including 2 at the back. John Diouf, center back. Sergen sounds the whistle, and we are underway on this Sunday afternoon from the Boston metropolitan area. New England Revolution 2, Chicago Fire 2. Quickly worked ahead. Diouf will try to hack that away for a clearance, and does. Turned over though, Diaz, the interception. And work it forward to Hutchinson. And John Diouf intercepts again. Now there is a whistle from Joe Sergen. First of the afternoon. Richie Williams, his message to New England Revolution 2 coming into this matchup. He wants New England to try to consistently find ways to make Chicago uncomfortable, get them out of their element. Berry able to get it over to Dahlin. Has to give it up to Parisian as pressure falling in on him. He'll go forward to Buck now. Buck drives it ahead. It's Marcos Diaz. Options all around for Diaz. Diarbian stops, cuts inside. Diarbian parried away. And Diouf will put a right foot behind it to clear it. Another good build-up, just moving in packs there. Marcos Diaz able to lay it off to Diarbian. Play quickly restarted though, off the whistle from Joe Sergen. Marcos Diaz on it now, surveying. He'll cut back inside, give it up to Malcolm Fry. Fry's pass left short though, and transitioning into the attack is Chicago. Here's Borso on the right. Borso knifing around. Got back to him from Montiel. This from distance, Parisian leaping forward and makes the grab. Amir Herrera stepping into space and testing Donovan, the former University of San Diego netminder. Each keeper with an early save in this contest. Now we close in on the 20th minute mark against Chicago Fire 2. Did concede a goal off a set piece. Chicago Fire, they are very good on set pieces between corners and free kicks. Include penalties as well in that. 14 combined goals. Rolled all the way forward. Charging ahead to keep it alive. Here's Montiel. Montiel will get it back. Borso, giving Buck back up rather. Here's Fleming. Nagel with space to operate. Nagel rolls it forward. Back in behind, it's Nagel tucked home, 1-0. Back on the score sheet is Chicago Fire 2, and they lead it on the road. England trying to answer and pull back level. That's driven toward goal, skips right into the hands of Brian Dowd. So far, despite the pressure applied by New England, trying to utilize this high line of pressure. A first half goal for Chicago Fire 2. They've been so good in the first half against New England this year, including today. Now 4 of their 6 total goals scored against the Revs have come in half number 1. Here comes New England again though, searching for the equalizer. Peeled back to Diarbian. He'll leave it off for Diaz. Diaz over to Oliveira. They go forward with it to Fry. Fry muscled off the ball. It's rifled in. All level at 1. Marcos Diaz does it once more. 9th goal of 2025. And it's all square in Foxborough. New England's. Diaz has it at the halfway line. Oliveira, through pressure, able to get it to Diarbian. Now Diarbian stops and starts. There's Joe Buck, former Georgetown Hoya. Slides it across, it's over to Musindin. Now Musindin, edge of the area. Hutchinson trying to turn on it. It falls back to Musindin. Here's Hutchinson! Off the bar and in! Two unanswered for New England Revolution 2. Pushed in front by DeMorney Hutchinson. Another fantastic build-up. New England's box entries and their possession in and Diarbian, edge of the area. Back on it is Diarbian. Rolled ahead, Fry given back. Diarbian, clearance is blocked. Now Buck keeps the pressure on. Dumped all the way away by Chicago Fire 2. We've reached the half in Foxborough, thanks to the whistle from Joe Sergen. 2 changes made entering this second half. Inji Kanyane will come on, the former Dayton Flyer, as Joe Sergen sounds the whistle, and we're back underway. And the recent signing on Friday out of Switzerland, Damian Neek, will come on and make his Chicago Fire 2 debut. Chicago in the white with the light blue stripes. New England in the navy with the red accents. Chicago on the attack now. Diarbian sliding in, able to knock that one free, and here comes New England. It's Fry leading the way. Fry cuts it in front, deflecting around and cleared away. Position, Chris Mbayasim, the 20-year-old signed on August 23rd, will come on for his Revolution 2 debut. The aforementioned Mbayasim, the 20-year-old, spent time overseas with Racing Strasbourg's B-side, 23 appearances a season ago. As this switched out wide by Chicago. This one from distance toward Parisian, another straightaway save. The aforementioned Mbayasim, a player that Richie Williams talked about this week. He was born in the United States, but he grew up in France. And Richie Williams said because of that, doesn't speak a whole lot of English, still working on his English. He did joke as New England will come up with it here in the attacking half. Deflected around, falls in front, and scooped up by Brian Dowd. That high press for New England today has had some real teeth behind it. Caused a bevy of issues along the back for Chicago. But Montiel will whip this one forward to Neek. Neek trying to knife back inside, cut inside centrally. Players colliding, official points to the spot. It's a penalty awarded. This all set up by the ball forward from Montiel. Neek then forcing the issue. It'll be Trip Fleming. Fleming scores! 2-2. Goal number 8 for Trip Fleming in 2025. All even again in New England. The foul set up. Again, Diarbian gets past Frommer. Diarbian plays it inside. Diouf steps in front and will clear it away. Tap back along by New England. Chicago just desperately trying to clear the lines. Work back forward, no foul given. Here's Dias on it now. Marcos Dias stopped, the rebound coughed up, and Fleming will claim it. Here comes New England again, driven inside to a crowd. Headed away and cleared away by Gigi Kenyane, out for a Revs 2 throw in. Williams, he felt like they were really solid in their build-outs in that contest. They were able to break lines very quickly and become versatile offensively. He said that was the biggest difference maker and why they won that contest back in July. Some of those traits have been stymied in this second half as Barry will whip this one out wide. Off the volley, ricocheting around in front, settled down, kick save made. Brian Dowd denying New England once again. The possession still carries on though for the Revs. Sequeira back up ahead. Here's Diarbian. Wants to cut it inside and does. Fleming a short header away. Dias on it. Turning, weaving. Back ahead, Sekulius. As Esseron Barry stays down. Chicago Fire 2. Chicago have had spells where they've taken really good care of the ball, had real promising build-ups, and they've had a couple moments where they've just had some giveaways in some dangerous positions. Those netted a goal, credit to Marcos Dias. Up ahead, Chicago Fire 2, edge of the area, Osorio inside, it's Neek. Neek from distance skips into the hands. Fleming, the offering, whistled wide. Free kicks in some dangerous areas in this second half. That arguably the most dangerous. Osorio going for goal and sending it high. Whistling over the crossbar. Marcos Dias will start us off. Dias misses high. Dias just getting a hold of this. He converted his first attempt of the day. Borso scores! Borso just driving this in. Parisian guessing right. Converting the final attempt of the day for New England. Dahlin drags the foot, stopped! New England 0 for 2 on their first 2 attempts. Here's Osorio. Osorio scores. All Chicago through 2 rounds of the shootout. Trying to get New England on the board. Musenden scores. The stutter step didn't work for Dahlin. Fleming, he scores. Chicago perfect through 3 rounds. George stutters. George stopped by Dowd. That'll do it. And Chicago takes the extra point back home. 2 penalty saves for Brian Dowd.